Hey guys, IE here. Today I've got a small tutorial for you guys. It's an effect, it's a noise effect actually. I've used it in a couple of montages in the past, a couple of videos. If you want to like add quick bursts in frames and certain things like that. And it's just another original effect that you can add. It makes the video more complete. I've got an example here for you guys. It's a small video I made in the past. So yeah, around here, got a main target. Okay. Then right here, can you see it? Can you see all those grainy, bumpy kind of things? That's it. That's the effect right there. That's the noise effect. You can just add more grains and, you know. So in certain parts of the area of the screen, you can see it's got a couple of grains, and it's just a really original effect, just because not so many people use it. And it's really not that hard to mix, and like you can add a quick pan and zoom in, to make it fit in. So yeah, what you're gonna do now is you're gonna synchronize the footage so that synchronized with all the shots in your clip. Then you wanna add is effect layer. So what you're gonna do now, you're gonna go to the effects tab, go to noise and grains, and just click on noise. There we go. Now you've got a noise layer, and you can just adjust it. But they're all in color, so if you don't want them in color, you can just uncheck that small checkbox on the side that says use color noise. But that's not very important for now, so just leave it on. So what you're going to do now is go to the beginning of your shot, then go to quantity and check the auto key thing. Now you're going to go a couple of seconds forward and just going to pare it back down to 0. So it's going to give you that small burst of grains. And that might not seem very nice at first when you're on pause or anything like that. As you can see, it's just that really white and colorful kind of thing. It doesn't look really too nice. It looks a bit distorted, but you're going to see, it kind of goes after the frame is gone. So like I'm just going to play here. So you can see that I'm actually playing it here, and you can see that it kind of fades out after a while. So yeah, that's just a really fancy effect, to add more action to your footage, make it a bit more pumped, you know what I mean? Now you can use grayscale or colorful grains by clicking that small box inside that says use color noise. So there's a way to color these grains manually, if you don't want to do that. So all you have to do is go by the layer tab, go to create and create a solid. Now all you have to do is just press OK. You can then add a grain effect to that layer. You can then uncheck that little box that says use noise color. What you do, you go to effects next, then you go to CC and you go to CC toner. In CC toner you can play around with the colors. You can make it brown, blue, yellow, red, whatever you want really, but it's just going to give you more control over the color of the grain. So now you want to add this in addition. If you don't have the modes tab, all you have to do is click toggle switches modes, then you're going to click on the modes area and you're going to click addition to the current layer. And we got to do the same thing as before. Go to quantity, set the auto key on, move it a couple of frames forward, and then you just set it to 0 again so that it fades out. Right now we've got 2 layers, so we're just gonna hide the other one. Okay, there we go. You don't want it too much. Then you're gonna make sure you cut the thing to make it neat so that you don't want any layer behind that, so that the effect starts right there. So now we've got this little burst effect, really neat. So what you can do now, you can add even more to it. So you can go to effects, stylize, and then you can pick any of those from the list. Just as an example, we pick this one here. To add more brightness to each individual grain to make them look a bit more luminous, a bit more glowish. I mean, you could even add some shine if you wanted to. Make sure you add it like in overlay. Okay. So you add it in normal overlay, so you can still see the grains. But I think that the original, the normal effect itself, the grainy kind of thing, is just already really good, really well done. So have a try at that. Add it inside a montage of yours, do something like that. So try to make your over edit go like this, try and add a couple of effects after that, like the next shots and all that. You can add some other effects and some glow, some flares to make your thing look a bit more beast. You don't want things to get repetitive, so just try and alter the changes. That's what I'm trying to say. So I hope you like this tutorial. Remember to give a like, subscribe, and I hope you're excited for more tutorials. This is IE, out!